going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's MLB picks are for Tuesday, April 29th. Pretty crazy. We're almost in the month of May already. If you guys are new to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. I cover every game, every day in MLB baseball, all the way until the start of football season. So we got months and months and months of this stuff ahead. If you're looking for my NBA picks, I cover every game as well in the NBA. Those videos are uploaded in the morning. So if you want Tuesday NBA picks from me, check out that video tomorrow. I have updated numbers for you guys. They're the same. I mean, pretty crazy. It's like every other video. You guys see me here on my videos. I yell, I hoot, I holler, I act a fool. I say, manage your money. Don't chase your losses. Have a correct unit size. Manage that bankroll, all that stuff. And I was one of the hottest people off the weekend, man. A perfect 8-0 weekend. Both of my seasons deep in profit. We're crushing it. We're absolutely crushing both the NBA and MLB. I wanted to bet Monday, but there was only two kind of gross NBA games, kind of a short, ugly slate of baseball. I checked it last night. I checked it in the morning. I saw where the public money was coming in. I went over data. I tried to find stuff. I considered props. I looked over everything I could. I couldn't even find a wager, in my opinion, that was worth even a half unit play. So that's what you get when you're on my text list, guys. I had a perfect 8-0 weekend, put a whole bunch of money in everybody's pocket. And then on Monday, I didn't force anything. And if you remember what I said in my NBA picks video, if I was forced to bet on that Cavs game, just for one example, I was going to take the points with the Heat. That game is on behind me right now, and they're down about $1 million. So that's exactly what you get with me on the text list. I crush it repeatedly. Every sport, every year, deep in profit. And occasionally, on the ugly days, I know when it's time to just take a deep breath, take a day off. You don't have to force action. Now we come into Tuesday. It's a beautiful slate of both NBA and MLB. I'm looking for a huge day. You want all my picks? danspicks.net. You can get a week, you can get a month, whatever you want to do. I add you to the text list. Everything gets sent directly to your phone. Just copy the text, man. I literally give you the odds, the plays of the odds of the plays, and how many units to put on each particular wager. It's literally just copying the text message that'll get sent to your phone. I win every sport every year, fully documented. So if you guys are, trying to just take your guesses out of all these games I predict on a daily basis, which ones I like or which ones I'm actually going to bet, just cut the BS, man. Get on the text list. It's affordable. Start winning with us. Let's go over these games for Tuesday, though. Let me bring up FanDuel. Hopefully, I can pick you guys some winners. Always let me know in the comment section below what you guys like best here on Tuesday as well. And let's rock, man. Let's just keep it going. Off that 8-0 weekend, took a day off. I feel just fine, man. I'm happy to have the day off. I wanted a wager, like I said, guys. But, now we come into Tuesday. We're red hot. We have a fresh mindset. Let's go, man. Let's have a big day. We got the Twins. We got the Guardians. We got Paddock. We got Bybee. I think I got to go under here. But let's just go first 5 innings. I'll go with the under there. I also think a no-run first inning may be something to consider. And believe it or not, I would actually look at the Guardians here, maybe on the run line, maybe lay the 1.5. It's almost plus 150. So a pretty good price there at plus 146. And by the way, guys, keep in mind, I like to use FanDuel here for my videos for you guys, just in terms of showing you the pitching and the matchup on the screen. I just feel like FanDuel has a nice kind of page setup for viewing. But overall, there's definitely better prices out there on these games. So always check for the best price. Use the best sports book for each wager. No brainer with that stuff. But yeah, next game. Yankees, Orioles, Rodon, Gibson. Yankee spot, run line, plus 105. I don't know. Maybe just a team total over for the Yankees. Take some other stuff out of it. That's kind of the way I'd lean there. Cubs, Pirates, Imanaga, Andrew Heaney. Let's go with an under. I think Imanaga is going to pitch very well. First 5 under. Makes a lot of sense to me here. Andrew Heaney, he has some really bad spots. And it's like, man, this guy's trash. But you know what? He can pitch halfway decent sometimes. And the Cubs, they've been pretty good this year. They've actually been better than I thought, better than I expected coming into the season. But I think Andrew Heaney can handle them. I really do. I don't mind the Pittsburgh Pirate defense. I could see the first 5 innings here being like 2-0, maybe 2-1 or something like that. So I'd look at a first 5 under here, maybe a no-run first inning, maybe a full game under. And I like the Cubs. I like the Cubs on the money line at minus 138. Cardinals, Reds, Michael Eason, Singer. Decent experience. I mean, some pitchers that have been around a good bit. They're just not that great. But the total here is just a little bit too high, in my opinion. Let's go under. Let's go under here. I was watching a lot of the Cardinals-Reds game here on Monday, and they had some guys on base and just repeatedly, just hitting the ground balls and just could not get guys across the plate. So I think that kind of continues. I'm not really scared of either offense right now. I think the Reds actually have the better one. I would just look maybe a full game under here, and I think I would look at I'd look at maybe the Cardinals at plus 114 in what's basically just a toss-up game. Washington Nationals, Phillies, Kenzie Gore and Wheeler, significant pitching advantage. I mean, do we overthink it? I don't think we overthink it. Is that what I want to say? I don't think we overthink it. Let's just go with the Phillies, minus 1.5, plus 105. Let's also maybe look at a team total over for the Phillies. Yeah, makes sense to me, man. Sign me up for that if I was going to bet on that one. Royals, Rays, Lorenzen, Taj Bradley, pretty good pitching. I think the Rays are going to get to the Kansas City Royals a little bit more in this KC team this year, especially on the road. Even last year, I mean, it was a team you wanted at home. I think the Rays can get some runs across the plate here. Team total over for the Rays, and let's just go ahead and play the Rays on the money line at minus 146 here. Maybe just a first 5 innings run line as well for the Rays. I'd be playing the Rays if I was going to bet on that one. Red Sox, Blue Jays, Garrett Crochet going here. No pitching is currently listed for the Blue Jays, so that does make this rather tough. Look, I think this is a bounce back spot for Crochet. I think he'll pitch okay here. So I'm going to look at the Red Sox, depending on the pitching for the Blue Jays. If it's not one of their better guys, if it's someone I think the Red Sox can get to, just lay the 1.5, plus 112. At least we're in the plus money. Red Sox on the run line, full game. Arizona Diamondbacks, Mets, Rodriguez and Peterson. I don't know. This one's kind of tough to me. I'd lean over. I think I'd lean over here, over 8.5. And maybe take a shot with the Diamondbacks, actually, in that one at plus 126 on the money line. Brewers, White Sox. Freddie Peralta. No pitcher is listed for the White Sox currently as I'm recording the video. Minus 240. No, I can't do it. Minus 240 is just crazy. I don't want to go money line with the White Sox. They love finding ways to lose. Let's look at an over. Let's just go over 8 here and not even pick a side. If I was going to pick a side, I'd probably take the 1.5 runs. It's still at plus 112 price. So I'd go over. I'd probably lean towards the White Sox just based on the pricing. A's and Rangers. No pitcher listed for the A's. We got DeGrom going here for the Rangers. If it was, if it was like JP Sears or someone over there for the A's, I'd like a full game under. I really need to see who's pitching for them. This could be a Texas Rangers spot, depending on the pitcher. This could also be a spot for an under, depending on the pitcher. So that's the way I feel about that one. Tigers, Astros, Reese Olson and Gusto. About a pick'em game here. The over is at 7.5, juice to the over. I think I'll just go Detroit, man. Just give me the Tigers money line, minus 108. Better starting pitcher. Maybe just keep it to the first 5 innings. Braves, Rockies here. No pitcher listed for the Braves. Got Marquez going for the Rockies. Let's just go over. I think we'll get plenty of runs on both sides. Hopefully it's not Chris Sale or somebody coming out for the Braves here. I can't remember who went for them for the last couple games. So hopefully it's not one of their better guys, Schwellenbach, any of those guys. Yeah, I like the over. I'll go over 10.5 in this one. I think both teams are going to score. Giants, Padres here. Webb and Pivetta. Pretty good pitching. There's a reason this number's at 6.5, man. This is really good pitching. But that number's too low. It's just too low. I know Webb when he has the ground balls working and stuff. And if you actually switched where the game was being played, if this was at the Giants ballpark, I'd feel better about maybe taking a shot on the under. But I think some runs will get across the plate in the later innings. And, whatever. Hold your breath. If it's 0-0 through 3-4 innings, don't worry about it, man. It could be 2-2. It could go to extra innings. It could be 3-3. It could go to extra innings. Maybe we get the over late because of that. I expect a good competitive ball game, a slow start, but ultimately I think it just gets over the number. I'll go over 6.5 here. And then we got the Angels and the Mariners. I like Miller. I think he's okay. The problem is I don't like the Mariners offense enough to really lay runs, with them often. I'll do it here though. I'm going to go with the Mariners. I'm going to lay the 1.5, maybe even just look at the run line for the first 5 innings in this one. Probably a better idea. And maybe just look at an over 7.5 in that one. And the last game here on Tuesday, the Marlins, the Dodgers, Alcantara. I don't know, man. I mean, who's going to be going for the Dodgers? We saw May. I really got to know, man. I really got to know. Based on the current pricing, I don't think it'll be one of their better arms. So maybe we'll just go over. Maybe just over the total of 8.5. We know the Dodgers offense is capable of putting runs across. And the Marlins is too, man. They hit lefties pretty good. Something to keep in mind. I'll go over 8.5 for me in this one. If it's one of the Dodgers' better pitchers, I'd probably just go the run line with them. So there you go, guys. There is Tuesday's slate. Friendly reminder, out of all those games, if you want to know the 2, 3, maybe 4 that I'm actually going to put money on myself, get on premium. We're rocking, man. We're absolutely rocking and rolling. My MLB season is right around a 60% winning rate. That's exceptional in baseball. So let's keep it rocking, man. Hopefully we'll have a big week here, and we'll see how long this hot streak goes. See you guys tomorrow morning with some NBA picks.